The Premier League is a marathon, not a sprint. But as we head into the business end of the season, every single point feels monumental. This Sunday, all eyes will be on Old Trafford, a stadium that has seen its fair share of drama over the years. Manchester United are set to host a Crystal Palace side that always seems to relish the trip up north. This isn't just another game on the fixture list, it's a clash of ambition, a test of form, and a potential banana skin for a United team rediscovering their swagger. The atmosphere will be electric, with the home faithful roaring their team on, fully aware that nothing can be taken for granted against the Eagles. What makes this fixture so compelling is the contrast in narratives. For Manchester United, it's about continuing a remarkable revival and pushing for those coveted European places. They are playing with a confidence that was sorely missing earlier in the campaign. For Crystal Palace, it's about proving they can upset the odds once again and solidify their own mid-table security, while perhaps dreaming of a late push up the table. They have a knack for being the ultimate party spoilers, especially at Old Trafford, and they will arrive with no fear, ready to go toe-to-toe with one of the league's giants. It's this dynamic that sets the stage for a truly fascinating contest. The history between these two clubs adds another layer of intrigue. While United have historically had the upper hand, recent meetings have been far from one-sided. Crystal Palace have developed a reputation for being a bogey team for the Red Devils, particularly on this very ground. They know how to frustrate, how to counter-attack with pace, and how to silence the Stretford end. This isn't just about the 90 minutes, it's about psychological battles, historical precedent, and the chance for one team to assert its dominance while the other looks to continue a surprising trend. Every tackle and every pass will be scrutinized. As the players prepare to walk out of that famous tunnel, the stakes couldn't be clearer. For United, a win keeps the momentum rolling and their rivals looking nervously over their shoulders. Anything less would be a significant blow to their recent progress. For Palace, a positive result would be a major scalp, a statement of intent under their manager, and another famous chapter in their recent history against the Manchester club. This is more than just 3 points. It's about pride, momentum, and proving a point on one of English football's grandest stages. Fans are in for a proper Sunday afternoon treat. Manchester United's transformation under interim manager Michael Carrick has been nothing short of astonishing. Since taking the reins, he has injected a new sense of belief and tactical discipline into the squad. They are currently the Premier League's form team, undefeated since Boxing Day and accumulating more points than anyone else in that period. Carrick, a club legend from his playing days, seems to have found the magic formula. He has the team playing with freedom and structure, a balance that was previously elusive. Wins against Everton and Fulham have showcased a team that is both solid at the back and clinical in attack, climbing the table with purpose. A massive part of this resurgence has been the explosive form of striker Benjamin Šeško. The young forward has been simply sensational since the turn of the year, finding the net with breathtaking regularity. His goal-scoring average under Carrick is the stuff of dreams, and he has quickly become the focal point of United's attack. His winner against Everton was a perfect example of his predatory instincts. Šeško's movement, power, and finishing ability have given United a cutting edge they desperately needed, and he will undoubtedly be the man the Crystal Palace defence is most worried about silencing this Sunday. On the other side, we have Oliver Glasner's Crystal Palace. The Austrian manager has brought his own brand of organised, high-energy football to South London. They are a tough nut to crack and have shown their quality with 2 wins in their last 3 league games. Their midweek success in the Europa Conference League, securing a spot in the last 16, will have only boosted their confidence further. Glasner has made them a resilient unit, one that is comfortable soaking up pressure and hitting teams on the break with pace and precision. They will arrive at Old Trafford with a clear game plan and the belief that they can execute it. What's particularly fascinating is Palace's incredible recent record at Old Trafford. They have won 4 of their last 6 league visits, a statistic that would make any visiting team confident. It's a remarkable run that defies expectation. They could even become only the second London club in history to win 3 consecutive away league games against Manchester United. This isn't a team that will be intimidated by the venue. In fact, it seems to inspire them. However, their broader record against top 6 sides away from home is less impressive, which sets up a classic battle between recent history and overall trends. When it comes to team selection, both managers have some key decisions to make, influenced by injuries and player form. For Manchester United, the injury list is a concern. While Matthijs de Ligt is reportedly back in contention, the absence of Lisandro Martinez in central defence is a significant loss. In midfield, Mason Mount is nearing a return but is unlikely to be risked from the start. The big question for Michael Carrick is whether to start Benjamin Šeško, who is in red-hot form, or stick with a more established setup. Bryan Mbeumo is expected to be fit, providing that crucial width and creativity from the flank. Crystal Palace also have their share of injury worries that could shape their approach. Key midfielders Jefferson Lerma and Sheikh Doucouré are out, which robs them of significant steel and experience in the middle of the park. Forwards Eddie Nketiah and Jean-Philippe Mateta are also sidelined, limiting Oliver Glasner's attacking options. On a more positive note, defender Maxence Lacroix is fit again after a groin issue, which is a huge boost for their backline. Evan Gesand is pushing hard for a starting spot up front and could be the man tasked with leading the line and troubling the United defence. Looking at the potential lineups, we can anticipate a tactical battle. Manchester United will likely field a 4-2-3-1 formation, with Casemiro and the brilliant Kobbie Mainoo anchoring the midfield. This allows Bruno Fernandes the freedom to operate as the number 10, pulling the strings and linking up with the forwards. The pace of Mbeumo and Cunha on the wings will be crucial for stretching the Palace defence and creating space for Šeško. For Palace, a 3-4-3 system seems probable, focusing on defensive solidity with Canvo, Richards and Lacroix at the back, while using their wing-backs to provide width in both defence and attack. The key battles on the pitch will be fascinating to watch. In midfield, the duel between United's Kobbie Mainoo and Palace's Adam Wharton could be decisive in controlling the tempo of the game. Out wide, the contest between United's pacey winger and Palace's wing-back Tyrick Mitchell will be a key source of attacking threat for both sides, but all eyes will be on the central battle, the in-form Benjamin Šeško against the returning Maxence Lacroix. If Šeško can get the better of the Palace defence, it could be a long afternoon for the visitors. Conversely, if Lacroix can keep him quiet, Palace's chances of an upset increase dramatically. The history between these two clubs is littered with memorable moments, but it's the recent encounters that tell the most interesting story. The reverse fixture earlier this season, back in November 2025, ended in a hard-fought 2-1 victory for Manchester United at Selhurst Park. That result will give United confidence, but Palace will remember that they pushed them all the way. More significantly, however, is Palace's stunning record at Old Trafford. Their ability to consistently perform and get results on this ground has turned this into a fixture that United fans now approach with a sense of trepidation rather than guaranteed expectation. For Manchester United, this match is a critical juncture in their season. A victory would be a huge statement, cementing their place in the hunt for a top 4 finish and keeping the pressure on their direct rivals. Under Michael Carrick, they have built a powerful wave of momentum, and continuing that run is paramount. A slip-up at home, especially against a team outside the traditional top 6, would feel like 2 steps back after taking so many forward. The players and the manager know that consistency is key from here on out, and 3 points are non-negotiable if they want to achieve their season's ambitions. For Crystal Palace, the stakes are different, but no less important. A win at Old Trafford would be the highlight of their season, a massive scalp to take back to South London, and further proof of their progress under Oliver Glasner. While they are relatively comfortable in the league table, a famous victory could provide the spark for a strong finish to the season and perhaps a push towards the top half. More than anything, it's about pride. Continuing their incredible away run against one of the world's biggest clubs is a powerful motivator, and they will be desperate to prove that their recent successes here were no fluke. Ultimately, fans can look forward to a match packed with narrative, tension, and the potential for fireworks. Will Manchester United's scintillating form under Carrick continue, powered by the goals of Benjamin Šeško? Or will Crystal Palace's remarkable Old Trafford record hold true as Glasner's organised and resilient side pulls off another stunning upset? It's a classic Premier League encounter, the resurgent giant versus the fearless underdog. With key players to watch on both sides and so much on the line, this promises to be a captivating spectacle from the first whistle to the last. Clear your Sunday afternoon schedule because this is a match you won't want to miss.